Alright, today we're going to upgrade my security system. I have a 1080p LoRax system. It's about 11 years old. But due to the increase in crime rate, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to 4K. Okay, what I bought is a Reolink professional grade security system. It's a 16-channel NVR. Comes with 8 dome cameras. It's got a spotlight siren system, remote access if you want to hook it to your phone. About 100 feet of night vision, two-way audio, and it's IP67 waterproof. It's expandable to your local system if you want, or local storage. Comes with a 4 terabyte hard drive. So it gives you 24/7 monitoring, and the definition is 12 megapixel ultimate high definition. So it's a pretty nice system. I'm going to go ahead and finish installation. The nice thing about it comes with the smart AI, so it can detect between a car, person, or pet. It's also local storage. There's no fees, no monthly fees you have to worry about. So if you're worried about someone spying on you, this is a system you want, but you got to make sure you don't hook up the remote access or notification system. That's where everybody makes their mistakes. Alright, one thing I forgot to mention when I upgraded my security system, if you're deciding to use a Ring doorbell or a Google doorbell, I don't recommend it because you don't own the video. It goes to a cloud service, and that service controls your video. I was on a murder case about a year ago. They brought in an expert, and he says that the police officers don't even need a warrant. All they have to do is give them the addresses between houses, and they will dump that video to the police department without your permission. They can observe your video without your permission. If you don't believe me, do some research. The Ring doorbells are not a good idea. Everything you do is recorded and saved, and I don't think you need that. If you want a system that works great, turn off your cloud and get a system like this that's hardwired. You could keep all your data in-house. If you choose to turn on a motion detection, you can turn it on and off anytime you want, so no one's watching you. And we'll go ahead and connect. They have waterproof connectors, so if you want to do this in the weather, I guess you could, but mine are going to be underneath the eaves. There we go. Camera number 6. It comes with 60 feet of cable. But for this camera, my control room is really close, so I'm going to keep this bundled up. But the rest of it, I have to go ahead and run it through the attic. And it's been 2 or 3 days of crawling through the attic. It's really creepy. So let me go ahead and hook this up. Since I have the camera set up on the screen, what I'm doing here, this is a temporary setup. Because the unit is purchased new, I didn't want to install all my cameras and then have the system not work. So what I did is I installed one camera. I ran the system for 3 days to do what's called a burn off. That makes sure all the electronics work fine. After that process, I installed the second, third, fourth, and fifth camera. Ran it through 2 nights to make sure everything worked right. Then I'm installing the 6th camera. I have 2 additional cameras I'm going to install, but right now we're up to 6 cameras. Everything's working fine. So since I have the screen on, I'll show you how the playback works real quick. Switch cameras. We're going to go to the front door. There's always something happening at the front door. So we're at the front door camera. We're going to go ahead and zoom into the timeline. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and move through to the timeline, looking for any kind of action. Coming up on 1 o'clock, nothing's happening. Still nothing happening. Coming up on 2 o'clock. Let's see, we have a little action here. Might be a moth. Oh, no we don't. We got an intruder. Looks like a little possum right here looking around. There he goes. Little possum looking for food. So that was our alert. He was pretty quick. So let's continue. Almost up, got a little action here. Let's see what it is. Hit play. Oh, there's another insect flying by. Camera's pretty sensitive. It can pick up on those insects like that. Continue. Okay, we got a big hit here. It looks like something happened around 4:31, so we'll go ahead and hit it. We'll check it out. Oh, we got another intruder. Looks like a skunk. We live real close to the Salinas River, so the opossum, skunks, they come out at night looking for food. The river is dry right now. There's no water down there. So he's just cruising around. Camera works really nice. I'll go ahead and get some footage off the camera to insert in video. So it looks like we have multiple hits here. So let's see what else happened. Time is 4:32. Oh, it looks like the possum came back. It looks like the possum is following the skunk around. It's almost like he's tracking the skunk. Very interesting. Uh-oh, skunk is back. We have a little action over here in the corner that I cannot see. So we're going to have to change cameras to take a look at what happened over here in the corner. The time is 4:33. 4:33. So let's take a look what happened. So if I have to switch cameras, I'll go ahead and pause, go back to the cameras, and that would be walking to the door. Turn off this camera, hit apply, and we have a different angle. So it's basically walking towards my front door. The time was 4:30 in the morning, so we're going to go up to 4:30 right about here. Let's go ahead and zoom in. And we're going to go ahead and scroll to 4:30. Let's pause it first. Let's see what happened with the skunk and the possum. Oh, here you go. Here's the action. We'll go ahead and check out the action. Oh, there's the skunk. He hears the possum, I guess. Oh, a fight. Skunk and possum do not like each other. Whoa, that skunk is pretty aggressive. The possum lucky the skunk didn't spray him. So there you go. The Wild Kingdom, courtesy of a new security system, Reolink. So I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe. And I think I'm going to be pretty much entertained all month with this new camera system. I didn't know I had that much activity on my porch. Alright, so let's go ahead and show how to back it up. I almost forgot. So if we want to back this up where we saw the skunk, we click one time and you see a red line. Come up here to cut, and you'll get two lines. So we move one line to the area we want to cut. Move the second line to the area we want to cut. So between the two red bars is what's going to be backed up. So I'm going to have it hit save. It's going to ask for a USB. I'll insert a USB in my hand. I'll hit OK. And I'll hit start over here to the left. And it's going to go ahead and back up. I have multiple folders already backed up. And I did that as training, so we're pretty much done. So we hit complete, and this is what I backed up. So if I want to check out it, to make sure I got it, I come over here in this little arrow, hit play, and here's the backup. Over here I get a little clip of what I backed up. So it's a pretty cool system. You could see your backup before you disconnect to make sure you copied it right. The skunk and a possum fight or a disagreement. And that looks like we got it. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. And if you log on with the system and you run it through the app, you can also talk back and forth to the cameras. But remember, that's a third-party system, so whatever you're seeing or viewing, whoever operates that third-party software has the right to your data. So you have to be careful, and you don't want to have anybody looking at your data. It happened in Korea. South Korea just found out every camera in the military bases were being uplinked to China through the third-party servers. So it happens a lot, and if you want privacy, the best thing to do is run the system enclosed like I have right here. And if you go out of town and you need to remotely link it, you could turn on your system remotely and then turn it off. Another truck going by. So I hope you enjoy, and we'll go ahead and shut this down.